かえり。おかえり。おかえりなさい。
どれにしよっかな。
Worth this chapter at least.
ちっちゃんの名にかけて。ホムラちゃん来たよ。言われた通りに。さてやるとするか。こんな戦いをして何になるの？何の意味があるの？戦うことの意味か。私がヘビ女でお前が半蔵。意味はそれだけで十分だ。たったそれだけのことで命のやり取りをするっていうの？ああ、それだけのことさ。世界のあちこちで起こっている戦争だって大体理由はそんなものだろう。私にはわからないよ。分かり合う必要はない。さあ、おしゃべりはここまで。お前の忍びを見せてもらうよ。もうホムラちゃんの分からずが。赤前忍びます。任務開始。行きますよ。
Please, Asuka, please. Oh, there was, but there was. I did not put the pause button there.
さて、いよいよ本番だ。ホムラちゃん、約束して。私が勝ったら、もう半蔵学院から手を引いて。お前が勝ったらか。いいだろう、約束してやる。もっともそんなことは 100% ありえないがな。ホムラちゃんともう一度戦う時のために修行したんだ。勝つ、絶対に勝ってみせる。邪魔するやつ潰せ。いざ尋常に舞い散る。
Actually whipped it. Oh, it doesn't really long until that comes out. Oh no! Jeez. Oh crap. My defense went down a lot.
思った以上にやるじゃねえか。技なめんな。いきますよ。いきますよ。秘伝忍法受けてみろ。いきますよ。秘伝忍法なめんな。私はまだ技なめんな。秘伝忍法決着。私はまだやったね。たくましいな。私ひらめきましたよ。
Yeah, unlocked a lot of stuff.
私勝ったの？少しは強くなったみたいだな。ダメージを与えてない？お前はその力を何に使うつもりだ？忍びの力は大切なものを守るために使う力だよ。ならば聞く。大切なものを守るためならお前は人を殺せるのか？私を殺さなければこの戦いは永遠に続く。お前の大切な仲間や学校はずっと私に狙われ続けるぞ。それが嫌なら私を殺すことだ。そんなことできない。だったらいずれお前は私に殺される運命だ。さて話はこれまでだ。十分時間は稼いだからな。時間を稼いだ？まさか決めちゃいました。どれにしようかな。
Chapter 3. Sunday coastline, defeat all within time limit.
じっちゃんの名にかけて。もう観念しな。
Not yet. I'm not beaten yet.
野球ちゃん。
Hibari stares at me anxiously. It's alright, I swear I'll protect you.
あらあら、いつも冷静な柳生さんが顔を真っ赤にしてな。
His cheap provocation has no effect on me. I carefully observe the movements of my enemy. Line of sight, breathing, heartbeat, no change, no matter how small escapes me. All information the opponent feeds me is used to lead me to the correct course of action.
さあ、かかってきな。
I've missed nothing, her gaze momentarily directed to the right. There's no time for second guessing. I immediately attacked to the right.
バカな。
My course of action was Aranus. The card I pulled is not, in fact, the Ace of Diamonds, but the Joker, the Old Maid.
イエーイ、そっちはババでした。
Katsuragi looks down at me triumphantly.
柳生ちゃんが負けちゃった。では罰ゲームといきますかね。
Katsuragi advances on Hibari, laughing evilly.
待て、負けたのは俺だ。俺にやれ。何言ってるんだ。これはチーム戦だ。代表者が負けたらチームで責任を負うって決めたの。いや、しかしもこけしもないよ。あたいのデコピンは痛いよ。
she hasn't been hit yet, and Hibari's already looking miserable.
ひばり、その。では、野牛にも。
My skull resounds with the mighty impact. This is well beyond any ordinary forehead flick. A microcosm of pain blossoms in my head. I glare at the joker in my hand. Unforgivable. This is your fault, you damn jester. I slowly crush the card.
こんなものがあるから負け続きだからって卑怯だぞ
Katsuragi makes a move to grab me. Interesting. I won't lose in hand-to-hand combat.
あなたたち静かにしなさい他の乗客の方に迷惑です
Ikaruga's reproach launches out at us. A quick glance around shows us all the other passengers are staring at us.
ごめんなさい
Katsuragi apologizes and takes her seat. As we settle down, the pleasant reverberation of the tracks prevents any awkward silence.
ちょっとはしゃぎすぎちゃったね
Hibari sticks out her tongue playfully. As the train leaves the tunnel, the scent of the ocean fills our noses.
あ、海の匂いがする
Asuka peers out the window.
それじゃあ、あたいは若い子の香りを嗅ごうかね
Katsuragi presses her nose against Asuka's body.
ちょっとカツネセクハラはやめてよ
Says Asuka, embarrassed.
いやいや、とてもいい香りだよこれならご飯は3杯いけるねだったらひばりも嗅ぐ
Hibari also presses her nose against Asuka.
ひばりちゃんまでもうやめてあなたたち静かにしなさいって言ってるでしょ
Ikaruga's voice roars through the car like a thunder from on high. The entire car goes silent and all eyes settle on Ikaruga.
私としたことがごめんなさい
She says sheepishly. We're taking this train to the beach. Not for a mission, but for a genuine vacation. When Master Kiria said we're going to the beach, we were all struck dumb in our confusion.
こんな時にどうして
At my question, Master Kiria responded flatly. There was no better time. Somehow I understood what he meant. The fight will only grow more intense. Before that happens, it would be best for us to build some memories, simply as students. I was grateful for Master Kiria's consideration. So for today at least, we'll forget about the fighting. Forget about falling into Hebijo's trap. That day, the Hebijo's ruse had separated us. Their purpose was to lure us out and leave Hanzo Academy relatively defenseless. Hibari and I rushed back to the school in a panic to find dozens of lesser Hebijo shinobi lying defeated in the courtyards. Near them stood Asuka, Ikaruga, and Katsuragi.
Asuka-chanたちがやってくれたの
The others shook their heads at Hibari's question. They told us, too, that Master Kiria was not participating in the fight against Hebijo. So if not them nor Master, then who? Hanzo Academy was successfully defended, but the whole matter left me feeling uneasy. We heard a voice from somewhere, and though we looked around, we could not find its source.
姿を見せてください私たちを助けてくれたのならお礼が言いたいんです
Asuka called out in a loud voice.
我は大道寺半蔵の忍びなり
At this response, we exchanged glances. Daidoji is a legendary senior. She has unusual speed and power and was ready to take the final exam as a freshman. For some reason, however, she never graduated, instead repeating her senior year endlessly. In other words, she's the strongest active student, yet none have seen her at school for years.
大道寺先輩ありがとうございます
Hibari piped, eyes still searching.
うぬらに組みする我にあらず
それじゃあどうして
Hibari's voice clouded over with anxiety.
真の力を身につけしとき総じて刀
With that, our sense of Daidoji's presence simply disappeared. I change into my swimsuit in the dressing room and step out, squinting in the light of the summer sun. The sky overhead is clear and blue. The ocean spreads out endlessly before us. It's kind of strange. I sunburn so easily, yet despite myself, I can't help feeling excited.
いよいよ恒例の水着チェックの時間だよ。
Katsuragi stands in front of the dressing room, clad in a blue striped bikini. In fact, we were instructed, nay, ordered, to buy halter-neck bikinis by Katsuragi before we even left for the beach. They seem to be our fetish of choice this year.
おお、野牛はピンクのひらひらチェックかい。だからなんだ。
It almost feels like she's looking me for eyes.
ちょっと夏ね。それじゃあ変態さんだよ。
Asuka appears with a towel wrapped around her body.
ダメダメ、そいつは反則だ。
Katsuragi immediately tears off Asuka's towel, revealing a multicolored striped bikini, tightly restraining her large breasts.
ひゅっほー、さすがスタイル抜群。その日もほどいてやりたいね。もうバカなことをやっているのではありません。
Ikuruga steps out of the dressing room, clad in a simple dark brown bikini.
おお、シックに決めてくる。さすがクラス委員。さすがだよ。お見それしました。
Ikuruga ignores the drool that slowly slides down Katsuragi's cheek and walks briskly in the direction of the beach.
お待たせしました。
Hibari says, cheerfully springing out of the changing room.
ひらひらにピンクのドット、そしてフリル。さすがひばり、分かってらっしゃる。
Katsuragi appears on the verge of fainting. I can't take this any longer. As it happens, Hibari and I are wearing the same color. Pure chance, but it still makes me feel a little happy.
さあ、泳ぐぞ。
Asuka begins running towards the water. Katsuragi and Hibari quickly follow suit. I walk slowly, however. The warmth of the sand on my feet feels nice.
ほら、ひばりちゃん。あすかちゃん、冷たい。
I sit down on the sand and watch the others play in the surf. Tomorrow we'll be training morning, noon, and night. The Hibijo will come, and then we'll be fighting. But this is good for now. We can just forget everything for a while. We can have fun like normal girls. I can forget it all too, for today. Hibari waves to me from the edge of the water.
野球ちゃん、こっちこっち。
I stand and wipe the sand from my posterior.
わかった。今行く。
I give myself over to the pleasant sea breeze and head for the ocean.
ひばりちゃん、更衣室の鍵を任せるね。うん、任せて。ひばりにだってそれくらいはできるから。よーし、それじゃあまだまだ泳ぐぞ。そりゃそりゃ。夢中になってる。夢中になってる。この隙に鍵を。楽しかったね。ひばりちゃん、更衣室の鍵ちょうだい。うん。あれれれれ。鍵がないよ。なんでさっきまでちゃんとここに置いておいたのに。あれどうしたの？あったの？違う。砂浜の向こうで私たちの制服とかパンツが売られてる。
Haruka, please.
舞い忍べます。
任務開始。
Does that ball have a purpose? Okay, so I just got frantic. Oh, shit. That would be the first one, I guess. Or not. Why'd that one have an actual thing over there? So that means that they're the mission objective target. Not for those. Even that's still one. Unlike the other games, there was no target system in this one. Even Deep Crimson had a target system, that was also smaller. So that one has a lot more 3D environments.
ひばりがみんなからケッチョンケッチョンに怒られると思ってたのに。まあいいわ。やっぱり誰かに任せるのはダメね。ひばりは私の手でいじめるに限るわ。決めちゃいました。
Certainly need a break. Okay, just liked it. Let me just see. I think if I wasn't paying attention. Everyone looks so damn good. So Simpsons feel the skin. Can't take it. Kasaragi, please. Start of any mission you can go into what's known as lets you volunteer to discard your ally clothing, gain a large boost in speed and attack. Overloads your defenses considerably. The enemy only needs to strike you a few times to kill you, so be careful. Notification. Nowhere, but once we work on it, I'm so ready. So it feels like to be a normal girl. I've had my fill of the beach. I feel like something else has grown bigger. No, I don't. Okay. switch to someone else.
参りましょう。
Oh, didn't mean to push that. Which was so awesome, wasn't it? Make it building more memories like a regular students have. So as we keep training and get stronger, I work towards more vacation days for us all.